So a quick video about rules for creating your own rules for Lucid Wagons and what sort of frameworks you can use if you want to use sort of a book to tell you how to do it and more a guidance rather than just sort of bashing about on your own. The first one is to take the Lucid Wagon rules for that you already own. So I'd suggest using the 5th edition or codex, using the Lucid Wagon rules, and you just transpose them across to 8th edition and take the rules and put them into 8th edition. So you'd look up the stats for the boom gun, and you would I've already done this. The Lucid Wagon's boom gun, the strength and the armor piercing is the same as the Leman Russ battle cannon. So you get your 5th edition Space Marine. You get your Imperial Guard Codex for 5th edition. You have a look and you cross-reference all the rules for things. So you've got your battle cannon, and then you get your Index Imperium 2 or Esperisarum Codex, or get a friend to tell you what the strength and the damage is now, and you just use it like that. You just take what's in this book and you just play with it, but you sort of tweak it to 8th edition. So that's the first piece of what you can do if you want to play with Lucid Wagons in 8th edition before the codex comes out, if it's got Lucid Wagons in it. And if it hasn't, maybe it's in chapter approved 2018. But as a stopgap, I would use this book and just tweak the rules a little bit. Now, if you want to go fully custom, you can use chapter approved from 2001. It's got a big 17-page section of vehicle design rules. So this is more 3rd edition, but it talks about the amount of guns, that you can extend the range of guns, armor values, transport capacities, literally everything. Create your anything goes Lucid Wagon or Battle Wagon or Battle Fortress or literally any vehicle. It includes points at the time of 3rd edition, so you'd have to tweak everything and you'd have to change all the rules so that weapon stats and things, but it gives you an idea of how to go about building a vehicle using the chapter approved book. I think it'd be quite this is not the most simple way of doing it. The simple way of doing it would be get the 5th edition codex using those rules and transposing them into 8th, but this is a really good, sort of gives you ideas of the things you could tweak if you wanted to tweak them. Finally, we have this book, the Here We Go book, which is probably the hardest book to come by if you're going to get a copy, but it has a little section on custom vehicles and it's sort of orc specific, so and it's got really cool artwork in it. So that's how you'd go about making Lucid Wagons if you want to have a go about making them. I don't know if they're going to be in the Orc Codex when it comes out, and if it is, great, so you don't need to bother, but in the interim, for like 60 days or something, you could have a play around with that. But I think they're going to come out in the chapter approved 2018, like they did with the custom Land Raiders for Space Wolves and Blood Angels and something else. Even though there wasn't a Chaos Space Marine Land Raider, build it yourself, have a go, play around with your models, have a look at what you've already got, talk to your opponents, play narratively, have fun, build cool vehicles, and just do what you want. It's your money, you paid for the stuff. Use Warhammer 40,000 as a framework for making cool rules for cool vehicles. So they've got clips and guns and dakka all over them. And most importantly, have fun and just have fun, have a good time.